What is up, and welcome to my channel. My name is Justin, and today we're going to talk about Caitlyn Jenner. Now, Caitlyn Jenner, you may know, is the parent of the Kardashian family. She is a transgender woman who used to be an Olympic gold medalist. Well, she still is, but in her sort of past life, I suppose, trying to be respectful. And so Caitlyn Jenner has come out and announced that she is going to run for governorship of California. And I think it's a great idea. I think she should. I think she'll win easily. Gavin Newsom has done an absolutely abhorrent job running his state, and California is a borderline failed state as it is right now. I think they're at like 2 million signatures or something like that for his what would they call it? I don't know. Essentially a recall. That's what it is. They're recalling him. I was drawing a blank. But today I just want to talk about some of the controversies that have already come out of this, and why it's so funny to me that these controversies are even happening. Okay, so if you haven't been here, I just talk about whatever relevant things I think are important of the day, and I give you my opinion on them. Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna share it. So if you like it, hit that like, hit that notification bell, subscribe, go down in the comments, let me know that you like what I'm doing. If you don't like it, go ahead, go down in the comments and let me know. Give me a dislike. I just want feedback. I want to know if what I'm thinking is radical, or if I'm a rational person and I am surrounded by crazy people. But anyways, let's get right into this. The most interesting thing, I think, is that she's running as a Republican. How about that?
I feel like our best hope to get back to a constitutional government with 18 enumerated powers is in the Republican Party. So,
And this was back in 2018.
but I have to admit, I've been very disappointed over the last 5-10 years. But I won't give up hope. I would tell the Republicans, I would tell Donald, the Hope Group, that these are people that are out there that have been marginalized for so many years. They're out there. I know in the voting scant, it's a small community. I totally agree with that. It is a small voting community, but they're out there. We need to deal with it properly. We need to be open about it, because it is about the kids, the next generation growing up. It's not about me. It's not about other older trans people that have been out there for a while. It's about the next generation coming up. And we have to provide a safe environment for them. It was easy to come out as trans. It was harder to come out as Republican.
And that's the problem.
I tell a lot of people it's easier to be.
It was easy to come out as trans. It was harder to come out as Republican. You see the problem with that? And like, I am by no means Republican. I'm pretty little L libertarian, and I just think it's so funny because immediately, as soon as she announced her governorship, she was catching heat from liberals, the very people who are championing trans rights. So I just think that is like so funny. But yeah, she's actually filed for her run for governor. And the thing is it's an open election, so it's not like a traditional election where you have to like get on a bid and run it on a ticket. It's an open election, so anyone can run. Anyone, I think, in California, but this is the same way that Arnold Schwarzenegger became governor of California. He won the 49% vote and became governor of California. I am the governor. Come with me. But and immediately you have things like this. This is from today at 2:50 p.m. and I am recording this at 5 p.m. just a couple hours ago. I almost said Kendall Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner announced on Friday that she has filed papers to run for governor of California. Jenner, a former Olympian and reality TV star, is running as a Republican and hoping to unseat longtime Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom in a recall election. So everything that I just said, thank you. I'm sorry. But her decision to run as a Republican, despite the party's continued attacks on transgender people, proves what the LGBTQ plus community has known all along. Caitlyn Jenner doesn't care about trans people. You see where this is going already? So Caitlyn Jenner used to be a Trump supporter, and in 2018, that video I showed you was like when she was coming out and saying that she's kind of lost hope for Trump because he hasn't been doing exactly what she was hoping he would do. And so it's like, you're gonna watch now when she runs the liberal logic fall apart. Like, they will cancel each other everywhere. Everyone will be canceled. Cancellations for every single person. Yeah, I can't wait. It's so exciting. It's juicy. But I don't know, this whole article I don't like, but well, I'm gonna push through a little bit more. So far, Jenner's campaign website doesn't list a single policy proposal, instead showing just shop and donate buttons. You might not know what Jenner will do if elected governor of California, but at least you can purchase campaign-branded wine glasses. However, a campaign advisor told Axios she's running as someone that's socially liberal and fiscally conservative. So she's economically conservative and socially liberal. What do you expect from a reality TV star / ex-Olympian? Well, no, / Olympian. Sorry, I don't mean to do that. What do you expect? It's just like all the other actors and social elites that really aren't qualified that have run. I mean, Ronald Reagan was an actor. I mean, he was a damn good president, you know? Arnold Schwarzenegger was one. Gary Coleman ran at one point, didn't win, but he ran. So it's not uncommon to see socialites run for office, you know? But I don't know. We'll get a little further into this article and see how else it's bad. But like, she seems to understand the trans community is disproportionately impacted by poverty and violence, but adheres to bootstrap rhetoric to talk about why she has been shielded from those things. In an interview on Dear Media's The Skinny Confidential Him and Her podcast, Jenner acknowledges that she has a lot of privilege, but attributes it to the fact that she's worked hard her entire life. Well, yeah, she's a damn Olympian. She continues to try to position herself as the good trans person who wants to assimilate into mainstream cisgender society and who doesn't get upset when people misgender her, pitting her against the more inconvenient trans people who demand things like basic respect and human rights. A trans person who doesn't get offended? Oh, liberals can't have that. A conservative trans? That's unheard of. But just a pretty good example. The host of The View immediately came out and when they were talking about it, and she misgendered her immediately. And it's like, I mean, I don't think it was intentional, but it's like, it just shows the fallacies that are put in place when you play with gender like Play-Doh. But I'll play a little bit of this so you can get some context about what I'm talking about, and then we'll talk about it after.
You know, as you said, Ronald Reagan, there have been celebrities before, and I do know that Caitlyn Jenner is very passionate. I don't think we'd agree on much, but I would take a celebrity over Marjorie Taylor Greene, Ted Cruz, Josh Hawley. So just because you have experience or you've grown up in politics doesn't make you right for the job either. So yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Sonny, he's got this guy, Brad Pascal, running his campaign. What do you think about that? I mean, that guy was accused of using campaign funds to enrich himself. What? That's who's running his campaign, her campaign.
His campaign. Yeah. And this lady just looks so uncomfortable. Look at her. Her world is falling down right now. She's like about to cry. She can't believe that she had just said that. She's like, my career is ending right now. Oh yeah, I think we've had enough reality stars. She's against her as soon as she finds out that she's conservative. It's so funny. I guarantee you, if she came out and said she was running as a social progressive liberal, that she would be jumping up and down with excitement. It's just the double standard against this tribalistic thinking that the right is bad, left is the only way. It's got to stop. I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous. After all, the first 5 black representatives were in the Republican Party, and that was in like the late 1860s, and Democrats didn't elect a black person until 1935 in any local thing. So it's like, obviously the minority is going to run on the Republican ticket if the Republicans have had historical precedent of representing minorities. That's completely logical. So I don't think it's surprising. I think it's hilarious. But
gay in the Republican Party, then it.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Caitlyn Jenner will make a good governor? Do you think she could fix some of the issues that Gavin Newsom's created? What do you think? Put it down in the comments. Please let me know. I'm eager to know. I'm excited. I hope she runs and I hope she wins, and I hope she surprises me. I don't think she'll be that good of a governor. I don't think she'll be terrible, but I think she is very passionate about anything that she puts an effort into. And I think if you're an Olympian, you have to have some level of drive to be the best at something. So I think that that sort of energy is good for a leadership role. So let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all of it, please. I appreciate all of you. I'll catch you later.